introduce you to Paul Golding, and I'm sure you'll enjoy his speech because he's always fiery.
Take yours away. Can everyone at the back come to the front? Everyone at the sides, join us in the middle. I'll keep this short and sweet. As they all come forward, please. Could just about hear the scruffs over there, but I'm pretty sure they can hear us much more. I will keep this short, because we've been here for a long time, and I just want to ask, have you enjoyed today? Before I start, I just want to make an announcement. Ashley is going to let us know where the next March for Remigration is going to take place in the middle of March, date to be confirmed. So I'll just pass very quickly to Ashley. She's going to let us know where we're going next.
So a lot of people, when we announced this demonstration, a lot of people asked us why Nuneaton. People are like, why Nuneaton? It's still white. Well, we came to Nuneaton because we wanted to prevent it becoming like the next place we go in. The next place will be fiery. If you've enjoyed today's spectacle, the next one will be a lot worse. But I see a sea of nationalists now. I don't see a coward in sight. So I need you all to attend the next one. The next place we're going is Birmingham. We are taking the fight to the problem. Birmingham is a white minority city. That city one day will be white British again when Britain First is in power. We will reclaim it, and we're going to Birmingham to show them that we are no cowards. Birmingham belongs to the British, and it's about time to learn that again. So please everyone, turn up in Birmingham, and I'm sure the crowd will be double next time, considering people love a bit of fireworks and spectacle. So I'll see you next time in Birmingham. Thank you.
Are you going to be in Birmingham? I didn't hear you. I want you to cast your minds back to 1945. The Second World War had just ended. 500,000 of our people lost their lives in that World War. In the skies above Britain, on the high seas across the world, in the deserts of North Africa, on the shores of Normandy, and in the jungles of Asia. 500,000 of our people lost their lives for one reason: to keep this country British. We were promised a land fit for heroes. What we got was a phrase from the First World War: lions led by donkeys. 1948, the Great Replacement begins with the docking of the Empire Windrush at Tilbury Docks. In 1955, the situation had become so critical in this country with mass immigration that Winston Churchill himself urged the Conservative Party to adopt the campaign slogan for the general election of "Keep Britain White." We were told to begin with that the waves of mass immigration were coming here to help us rebuild our shattered land. And then we were told that they would remain minorities. But now we are told that we are a multicultural country and that we should relish, we should enjoy being reduced to a minority in our own ancestral homeland, the land that our grandparents and great-grandparents built and died for. We are told we must give it up on a plate to mass immigration. People ask me, why do these scum do this to our country? Well, you could see today. Do they love our country? Or do they hate our country? Every single one of those treacherous, unwashed, scruffy freaks over there would love nothing more than for us to lose control of our country. And after 80 years of mass immigration, we're already a minority in London, our capital city, led by that treacherous, poisonous dwarf, Sadiq Khan. In Birmingham, we are a minority. In Leicester, we are a minority. In Manchester, in Luton, in Slough, we are an ethnic minority. Let me ask you, would any other people or nation or tribe around the world allow themselves to be made into a minority in their own land? They wouldn't, would they? Could you imagine the Indians sitting back and allowing white people from Europe to take over New Delhi? It just wouldn't happen in a million years, would it? Over the next 15 years, we face becoming a minority in Blackburn, Bradford, no surprise there, Nottingham, Coventry, Wolverhampton, Southampton, Bolton, Oldham, Rochdale, and many, many more. We are going to be a minority across the whole of the United Kingdom in just 25 years. We'll be outnumbered, outvoted, and powerless to do anything about the wave of persecution and bad treatment that will no doubt be thrown our way. Look how we're treated now, when we're 75–80% of the population. We're treated like second-class citizens, aren't we? Just fast forward the clock. Imagine how bad it will be for our children and grandchildren in a few decades. But 25 years across the whole of the UK is masking what I believe is an even more terrifying statistic. In just 15 years, we're going to be a minority in England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, still overwhelmingly white British. England, we're going to lose control in just 15 years from now. 15 years. Does everyone here remember back in 2010 when David Cameron came to power? Remember that? From then to now, we're going to be a minority in England. Births in the NHS, as Ashley pointed out, we're already a minority. Our children will be a minority. This is not what the Tommies in the trenches fought for. This is not what our grandparents and great-grandparents all the way back, thousands of years, millenniums, fought for in this country. Could you imagine if those brave heroes charging up the sands of Normandy all of a sudden were told that their grandchildren are going to lose control of their country? What do you think they would do? Do you think they would carry on fighting? Or turn around, head back to Westminster and punish the self-serving, corrupt career politicians that hate our country and have sold us out and betrayed us for decades? We will not go silently into the night. We will not be silent as we lose control of our birthright. Too many people have died, including in our own families. Hands up, anyone here who's got family who fought in the First or Second World War? That's all of us. That's why we're here today. I don't need to convert you to our way of thinking. You know what's happening in this country. I am here to urge you to get behind Britain First and do something constructive about it. But it's not the immigrants' fault. I'll tell you what the biggest problem in this country is. It's the white, treacherous politicians at Westminster. And I can guarantee you that sooner or later, somewhere down the line, the likes of Keir Starmer and the Tories and Tony Blair and Jeremy Corbyn and all of the treacherous rats at Westminster will be punished. They will be subjected to good old-fashioned British justice for what they've done to our country. Our fallen war heroes have been betrayed. We were promised a land fit for heroes. Instead, we got a land fit for migrants. A land fit for trans weirdos. A land fit for treacherous politicians. A land fit for Islamists. But what do we want at Britain First? Bear with me a moment, it's all flying away. What do we want? That man hit the nail on the head. We want our country back. We want to be put first in our own country. We want to be able to go into our town centres and not see homeless veterans. We want to go into pristine, well-run hospitals. We want our children to be educated. We want to restore this country to decency and greatness. And is that so bad? If we were Japanese and we were calling for Japan to be kept Japanese, would they hurl racist abuse at us? Would they call us Nazis and fascists? No. In fact, none of them scruffy inbreds over there would bat an eyelid at the fact that Japan is almost 100% Japanese, or China is 100% Chinese, or India is 100% Indian. What we want is natural. What we want is a country of our own, so that we know our children and grandchildren are going to have a future, so that they can grow up and celebrate being British, our culture, our traditions, our customs, our history that you saw on those videos. Imagine if, instead of learning about 100 genders and Black History Month and the history of slavery and God knows what else, imagine if our children were learning about all the contents of those videos. They would love this country, they'd be proud of this country, and they wouldn't vote Labour or Tory, which is why the politicians have robbed us of our heritage. They've robbed our children of their birthright because they're easily controlled. Britain First is different to any other party. I've already said that we are a family of patriots. And everyone who's been in Britain First, our branches, our days of action, knows that we are a political family. We're much more than just the Liberal Democrats or the Green Party. We love each other, we love our children, our grandchildren, our history, our heritage, and we celebrate them. And it doesn't matter how many times they call us racist or any other bogey word under the sun, we will never stop being proud of our country and our heritage and our ancestors and our grandparents. We are different because you all know my thoughts on reform and Nigel Farage. And I just say to you now, I'm not here to badmouth them, but I ask you a question. If they were a genuine threat to the establishment, if they were truly going to save this country, would they be invited on Question Time, and Newsnight, and GB News, and all these other things? Am I invited on a daily basis, all across the media? Is Tommy Robinson? No. Because we are genuine opponents of the establishment. We are genuine patriots, right down to our bones, right down to our core, which is why we get the rough end of the stick. And Reform and Nigel Farage, they get promoted and put to the front. There's something very, very fishy going on, in my opinion. So we're different because, as you know, we suffer persecution. We get censored, we get debanked. They throw everything but the kitchen sink to try and stop this movement. That's why we're different. We will never sell out. We don't care about career and riches and seats in Parliament and we just don't care. What we care about is the future of our young folk. Some of them are here today. The only thing that's sustained me through 25 years of horrendous treatment at the hands of the establishment is our children and making sure that they've got a future. And knowing that my great-grandfather himself fought in the Second World War, fought at the Battle of Dunkirk. If he were here now, then what would he do? He would step forward, be a patriot, love his country and fight for his country. The problem we have is that too many people are timid. Too many people are laid back. It's time for us to all stand up and be proud. It's no more time for differing. We need to show the people of this country that we will fight for them regardless of what is thrown at us. They're going to unleash horrific dirty tricks on us in the future, whether it's censorship or lawfare or putting us in prison. We've already talked about the political prisoners. The establishment is going to fight with everything they can throw. But that doesn't matter. We've already survived so many setbacks, sabotage. And not only have we survived, but we have thrived. Britain First has been through the wars, and we have emerged. Now, look at this crowd today. Look at this event. And I truly hope you join us in Birmingham. It will be fireworks, I imagine. But I want to say a big thanks, first of all, to the security. Let's have a big round of applause for them. Big round of applause for the set-up team. They've done a brilliant job. And also some of the regional coordinators who've driven minibuses and so on. I think they all deserve a round of applause. They've done so well today. And I want to end with this. If you love your country, if you love your children and grandchildren, future generations, descendants of our great people, if you want to see Britain survive and thrive in the future, then you cannot escape what's happening in this nation. You can't hide from it. The same thing is happening in America, in Australia, New Zealand, Canada. You cannot escape from what is coming. But what you can do is step forward and be a British lion and show the people of this land that they have champions in Britain First who will fight for them to their dying breath until our country is restored to greatness. The answer to all of our problems in this country, when people sit back and there's too much apathy, too much people laid back and won't do anything, we have to get political. We have to take the fight to the establishment. It's the only thing they fear is the British people, mainly the working class of this country, all of a sudden standing up and declaring that they will not allow them to dismantle our great nation. If you want to see all of this, if you share in our vision, then get behind Britain First. We're running out of time. Our children and grandchildren at this time are doomed. If we don't stand up, make a stand now, like our grandparents did in 2 world wars, then everything we cherish, everything we hold dear, will be lost. I've dedicated my life to this fight, to this struggle. I've been doing this for over 25 years from the age of 16. I'm 43 now. I will never stop fighting for this country. I will never stop fighting for a future for our children. And my question to you is, are you with me? Where's Ashley gone? Flags up against that fence, please. Thank you.
Well, that was a mad one. Well, that is the end of the speeches.
And if you need to go back to the train station, don't go through the communist rabble. Go this way, where these police vans are. They're going to be kept there. Everyone, see where those 2 female police officers are? Follow them back to the station, please.
Right.
They've created like a safe corridor for us.
Let's
put your flags back, and we'll see you all in Birmingham.
See you guys. See you later, brother. See you in Birmingham. See you there. See you there.
Oh, over there. Come over to the side. Marti's just behind me.
We've got Street Hawk there with Steve Monday.
Hi mate, you alright? See you later, Marty.
See you later, brother. Take it easy. See you at next one, my lad. Anyone know where Monday is?
Shouldn't be far.
What's Mike doing? What's he doing?
Watch out for the bloke in the grey one.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get off me. I think he's trying to get some more footage.
Look at that one. We're like a little ballerina.
I was trying my bloody best, fellas. Oi, Mike! He's gone into town. He's gone into town as Monday for something to eat. He's going into town for something to eat, yeah.
But it's nice. We're going into town, or he's gone?
He's gone.
Oh, has he gone?
Yeah. Wait till you see that badge from that lad, that flaff lad. Wait till you see the badge I gave him, it's sick, you know.
Wait till you see what?
The badge that I gave that fat cunt. He came up to me and barged me, but it was a bit dead, so I went back in and I gave him everything that I had at me at that time, you know what I mean? I only had about a metre to work with, but I was fucking bang! Oh guys, what a mental one, eh? What a mental one.
You're right, lad.
You right, brother?
Yeah,
Cheers, man.
sorted, mate.
Respect, brother.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Hey up, mate. Nice to meet you, man. Cheers, brother.
Oops.
Nearly fell down a bloody hole. Right up, boys. Go on, mate. There's lagging behind. Boy, you want a picture? Of course you can, my lad.
Of course we do, you're a legend.
Of course you can, brother.
Put this in jail? To put me bag down.
Super welcome,
Nice to meet
super
you.
welcome. You too, man. Thank you, guys. Boom, guys. Merch drop. So support this channel by grabbing yourself one of these awesome t-shirts. I am not far right. I have just been right so far. Boom. Link in the description, guys. Check out the merch store.
Thank you.
Tell you what, I'm gonna get fucking steaming tonight, mate. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna take our lass up to the pub and I'm gonna get wrecked.
Oh, it's been a long day, hasn't it? What time it is?
But I normally have a few shandies on a Friday night, but I was a good boy last night, so we're coming here today, you know what I mean?
Fine, it's been way a long time ago.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to let you go for that. Well, that was the end of the podcast. We saw some
So guys, that was the end of that one. It was an epic long day, but we had a good one. Yeah, it was. What do you make of Mr. Street Pigeon?
Oh, I'm knackered. Apparently I'm a fascist and that's in all sorts kind of this.
Well, clearly you are, aren't you? Look
yeah.
at it. Clearly. So yeah, guys, we had a police. I think they're basically escorting everyone up to the train station and stuff. There he is. Look, he turned up.
I did go into town. I went to Greg's.
Ah, right.
Wonderful.
He even bring us a coffee or a tea.
I didn't even get myself a coffee or
Some
a tea.
team member, you aren't you? Eh?
Would you like
Some
a
team
sausage
member.
sandwich? Not sandwich, sausage roll.
No, I'm alright, thanks. Guys, listen.
I would ask Street Hawk, but
So guys, listen, thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, you know what to do, don't you? Give it a thumbs up because it really helps it grow. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next upload talking about that one. Until then, as always guys, stay safe, peace and respect.